So let's talk about this Somalian fraud in Minnesota. It's bigger than we thought. And I'm going to give you the Cliff Notes version. So the Democrats for the last 30 or so years have been parking, housing, protecting over 150,000 Somalians under TPS, the temporary protection status. So there's an organization that was created called the Somalian Social Services, I guess to provide social services for these 150,000 Somalians. They've been allegedly laundering, stealing, whatever word you want to call, over $9 billion. Like essentially getting federal taxpayer dollars, and this is where I'm talking about you. It's not just the residents of Minnesota. Taxpayer dollars go to Minnesota, the Twin Cities, and fund these programs. So you can insert Tim Walz, who knows this, Elon Omar. You remember her? So insert them here because they're like a part of this whole thing, right? They're like government officials, right? So daycare centers and healthcare. So there are daycare centers that are federally funded for these 150,000 plus Somalians, childcare services. Every last one of them, a building, blacked out windows, no cars in the parking lot, not a child in sight too. So these childcare centers that are supposed to be providing childcare for the Somalian community, there's no kids there, but they get $100 million a year, allegedly. The second place that the money's just been going to help the Somali community is Somalian-run healthcare centers. One building had 14 different healthcare companies in the building. 14. The second building he went to had 22 healthcare companies run by the Somalians in one building. They get millions of dollars a year in federal funding. So they got daycare centers for the Somalian community where there were no kids, blacked out windows, that can't be a daycare center. And then two buildings that were Somalian-run healthcare centers that had over 30 companies within the two buildings. So again, you might be asking, well, I don't care, I don't live in Minnesota. Taxpayer dollars go everywhere. If you live in Florida, Texas, California, it doesn't matter. Taxpayer dollars don't just go to that state because federal taxpayer dollars are not state taxpayer dollars. When we're wondering why we keep hearing all of this talk about fraud going on in Minnesota and all the Somalians like basically taking over the Twin Cities, we don't hear about it on the news. This is why we don't hear about it on the news, because allegedly this Somalian social services has been going on for over 30 years, funded and pushed by the Democrats.